Hi, Scorpio. Come on in. Welcome. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so I'm not looking for anything in particular, but I will talk about whatever I see. I'm going to start with an or a few, depending on what comes out, oracle cards as an overlying theme, just the general message, the lens of perception that Spirit feels you could benefit from as you hear this message, just something to think about. So, and then I will draw some oracle cards from a different deck to talk about the reading and use the tarot for additional clarification and confirmation. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What message or messages does Spirit feel would be most beneficial or helpful for you at this time? What do you need to see or understand or hear, please? What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages or guidance do we have for Scorpio, please, Spirit? Card number 16, Loving Compassion. 16 or 7, and card number 35 or 8, Luminescence. I feel like with this loving compassion, I feel like you are, I feel like you're feeling more in touch with love, compassion, understanding than you have in a long time. And I feel like this started with you applying this compassion to yourself. There's something about this card that really, like, our heart chakra is this green, and then we have the blue of the throat chakra, but there's this pink, this high heart chakra, which is the bridge between our heart, our emotion, and our communication. And I feel like you are healing that. You are working on being able to communicate. There's something that you want to communicate, something that you feel a lot of love and compassion, a lot of tenderness for. I feel like you're working on healing this for yourself, and because there's some message that you want to share that you feel is important, and you are working on healing so that you can deliver this healing message. With card number 35, Luminescence, again, there's the heart. She's letting the energy flow. It's like a very healing card, and the lotus flowers all over the bottom. She's awakening. You are awakening, Scorpio. You are awakening to how grand your heart is, how much love is in your heart. I feel like you're also awakening to the unconditional love that you have within your heart, feeling it for yourself, feeling it for the others in your life, feeling it for the world. And you are, I feel like, in a period of meditation, of becoming, of healing. Both of these cards have such similar colors. I feel like there's something very significant about that pink high heart chakra energy for you. And there's also, you could have heavy water and air in your chart. She's a mermaid. This card screams to me, I mean, we have dragonflies all over, and dragonflies are, and mermaids are earth and, not earth, water and air elementals. I feel like, and air is intellect, communication, thought. I feel like you're deep in thought and contemplation, and you are balancing that rational aspect of yourself with that emotional aspect of yourself. I feel like you have had a difficulty in the past communicating about your emotions, about the depth of your emotions. And I feel like you're really healing that, really focusing this loving compassion on yourself to bring about this healing, to master the powers of your intellect and your emotion, your air and water elemental self. What else do you have for Scorpio? Bottom of the deck, crystal keys. Yeah, you're working on opening a doorway. I feel like you're working on opening a doorway between your emotion and your communication. And I feel like this doorway is going to, accomplishing this, is going to open your mind, open your like your intuition, where you have had blocks. You're going to be given a key to open the door. Someone's going to be giving you a key to something with the crystal keys. Card number 22 is the master builder. 22 is a master number, and 22 is the master builder. It does break down to a 4, which is about stability and foundations. But I feel like with this 22 and the keys and what you're doing, you're looking for a key to open a door, and I feel like it's coming in for you. You're going to find this key. What you're doing is, in this healing, this search that you are on, is going to, someone could actually be giving you a key to a car, to a house, giving you a key to some mystery that you've been trying to solve for a long time. But I do feel like there's a key coming in for you, but I feel like it really has something to do with your emotion and communication. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I also feel like there's a key coming in. There's something coming in. Someone's going to give you a key that is, there's something you're trying to heal, something very emotional that you are trying to heal. And this key is going to be this loving compassion and nurturing, healing energy key to heal what this is that you're trying to heal within yourself. What else do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please, Spirit? Scorpio. Reflection, illusion, self-examination, and distortion. I think you've been doing a lot of reflection, a lot of internal reflection. She has her eyes closed. She's just feeling a lot of internal reflection. I think you are really looking at yourself, your life, your experiences, what caused this damage or this pain, or what you feel is a blockage for you. Really evaluating that and trying to heal it, trying to recognize what is the illusion and what is the truth. What is the truth, and what is it that you formed a belief around based on an illusion or an untruth that you were either told or learned, or through the experience, a belief that you developed to protect yourself. But you're really, I feel, really digging deep, really going within, trying to clear away the blockages, clear away the confusion and the doubt, to see from a higher perspective, viewing yourself, the people in the situation, viewing this with loving compassion, to really make this breakthrough and to heal and to bring forth your light. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whatever message. Sacred journey. Life cycles, family, and transformation. I do feel you are going on a sacred journey. And I also, every time I see this card, it makes me think of the chakras, from the base to the crown. They're not all here. But anyway, it's about opening up and healing and balancing each aspect of yourself. And it's so, I really feel like there is something that has to do with family, your history, your past, something that you learned or an experience that you had growing up that I feel like was very painful or difficult, and it was very instrumental in you forming this protection that has been necessary and has been your protection, but now you are understanding is a block. And part of this sacred journey that you are on is to heal yourself, heal your history with your family, to transform it. And it's this journey to self, to higher awareness, to healing, to wholeness, to enlightenment, because I definitely see that as well. It's like you're on a sacred journey, the sacred journey to you. And there's so much more in your sacred journey than that, but it's like, you know, that you have to do this first. There's an understanding in you that this is necessary in this sacred journey of your life, of your journey to yourself. What else for Scorpio, please? Lost love, attachment, and remembrance. Bottom of the deck, Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. It could have something to do with your mother, this difficulty, this pain, this loss. We have lost love, surrender, healing, and release. Yeah, you're working on releasing and letting go the pains and losses of your past, in order to clear these blockages. I feel like as you're working through this, looking at yourself, this internal journey of discovery that you're going through, you are recognizing whether it was the breakdown of a relationship, the literal loss of a parent, a grandparent, a friend, a sibling passing away. You are really looking at the lost loves in your life and how those pains and heartache and your perception and understanding and the way that you internalize those emotions has created this blockage for you. You're really looking at that. And with attachment, letting go, restriction, and fear, I feel like what you're recognizing is that that a big part of the blockage for you between the emotion and the communication in your life has something to do with your attachment style. I can't help but feeling it's something that you learned from your mother through either her example or through the dynamic of your relationship and interaction with her. But that was something that was learned very early on in your life, and it has a lot to do with the way you form attachments, how open or how closed you are, how giving or holding back you, same thing in this situation. But you're really looking at your attachments, the relationships in your life, the relationships of your past, the kind of relationships you want to have in the future. And you're looking at how your attachment style is blocking you or keeping you from that and keeping you from fully expressing yourself. And I do feel like in that also you're looking at how your attachment style has potentially having you find yourself in codependent relationships, and you're recognizing that you need to release your attachment style and to reevaluate it, to rebuild it in order to be open and to allow this flow to make yourself whole, to heal yourself and come together with someone who is whole in a healthy, uplifting dynamic, that isn't codependent, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be codependency, but there's something toxic, the thought process, the dynamic, whatnot. You're really looking at that and trying to heal that, to release this, and to help you find your journey to self, your wholeness. Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. I feel, especially right now, because we're about to enter into Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde always brings up the past. But I feel like this has been happening or been going on for a long time for you. I feel like you've been in a long period of introspection. There could have been someone from your past that came back into your life that triggered these feelings, these old feelings through this process. I feel like you have been looking at every relationship that you've had and every heartache, heartbreak, disappointment, as a child, as a teenager, as an adult, yesterday. You're really looking at that and you're remembering the love, the heartbreak, the good times, the bad times. I'm feeling very emotional about it, but this process and this lost love, or I feel this lost love triggered this, but this has really allowed you to do a deep self-reflection and to begin this journey to wholeness, which I see you on. I feel like you are, if you're not right here, you're right at that point where you're going to have that breakthrough. You're going to clear that block and figure out how to let that energy flow. and to move forward and to continue to grow and develop and evolve and become so much more than even what you can imagine you're capable of. Experience so much more love than you even thought was possible when you clear this blockage and open yourself up to this. Because let's face it, nobody feels with like a water sign, but nobody feels with as much depth as a Scorpio. And there is a lot of love within you that needs to flow. There's a lot of love in you. And I feel like, the Sacred Earth Mother, this is a message of love. I feel like you could be getting a dream from a loved one who has passed on, who has this key for you, because we have a message of love and we have the key card both on the bottom of the deck. Or it could be an actual person in your life, someone coming in, your mother, your grandmother, someone who you view as a mother figure, someone you have a lot of love for, someone that you see as very nurturing. There's going to be a conversation or an exchange that is the key to this internal blockage to open that door for you. Or like I said, there could be a literal key being given to you, and there's something significant about that. I don't know, that's your story, you'll know. But I feel that. See what it... I don't think I'm going to pull these for each card. You have very... there's a theme here. So I'm just going to pull some cards and we'll talk about them across the board. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Where does Scorpio go from here? What are the next steps? What does Scorpio need to understand? Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? Anything else for Scorpio? Alright. We have the Princess of Swords sideways. This is... Swords are air, intellect, thought, communication. The Princess or Page of Swords is someone who delivers a message. This card came out sideways, so there's obviously something that you want to communicate, something that you are thinking about, but you're not quite there yet. You're still working through clearing this blockage, opening this flow between your emotion and your throat to communicate, and you're still working on that. So keep working on that. Oh, I love this. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is, it can be theft, betrayal, deceit. I feel like that has been an influence in your life. So either it has happened to you or you have, well, and I mean by not being open, not being yourself, by blocking away and hiding your emotions, that's wearing a mask too, not admitting who you really feel or what is your truth inside. That is a betrayal or a deceit. But all of that, I feel, is ending. There's no more at this point, or at least in respect to this. It isn't futile. There is a possibility for healing within this, and you're doing the work. You're going to make it happen. You're moving away from this self-deception and really being honest with yourself. We have the Magician card of Mercury, so Virgo, Gemini. You're manifesting this change in your life. Of course you are. You're making it happen. We are all the magician of our own lives. But you're really focused on manifesting this. You're putting your attention into this, really trying to open the flow, because in order to be the magician and manifest, to create the magic of our lives, we have to be in balance. We have to be in harmony for the energy to flow in order to direct it. And that's what you're working on. You're working on opening this up so that you can be the master manifester of your life that you are. I feel like you're going to make big changes. You're really working on this. You're really focused on using your magic to do this healing. And for not the bottom, and the Knight of Cups. You have so much love to give, Scorpio. I feel this is you. Could be someone coming into your life to bring in this cup or this offer of love when you've done this healing and you're able to communicate. But because because I see that you are the person here who's working on this healing in order to communicate what is in your heart, I feel like this is you. You are working on manifesting, being able to offer this cup of love that you have, to come in with this message and communicate this desire to come in with an open heart and express and give and share this cup of love. Really in touch with your emotions, your creativity, your intuition. There's just so much tenderness and emotion and feeling in this card. I feel like where you have felt blocked for a long time. I don't know why I just got the feeling dead inside, like you have felt dead inside for a long time. Look at the light on this card over this heart chakra. You are lighting up. Your cup is being filled. Your cup is being filled by the divine because you have opened yourself up and allowed for this energy to flow between you when you get through this point, when you balance this imbalance within you. This is actually really beautiful, Scorpio. There's going to be assistance. It's like I feel like you're going to make progress, and you're getting at this point where you feel like you're stuck. You don't know how to move forward. You don't know how to heal this piece. And there's someone who's going to bring a message that is going to be the key to that for you. So when you get to that point, breathe, relax, meditate, pay attention to your intuition, and have faith, because there is going to be assistance. There is a key to help you unlock this door that is coming in for you. You'll find it for yourself, or someone is going to be that key for you. But you are this beautiful, emotional, male or female, you are this beautiful, emotional, impassioned Knight of Cups with so much love and emotion. Beautiful. Deep healing, I feel. This is my favorite card in this deck, or one of them. The Princess of Cups, Page of Cups. This is you. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it's you. But I feel like, this is the overall energy. This is where you are right now. You are in this process. You have come out of the water. You have been baptized or reborn, and you are surfacing with your awareness, this change, this desire for change and growth and emotional experiences. You're beginning, and you're moving through this process, and you're leveling up. Through this process, you are opening up and moving from the page to the knight. You are growing, you are transforming, and you are becoming. It's beautiful. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that if this resonated for you, that it helped. If I did, or you want to help me out, and you want to like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment, you guys know the deal. Any support you want to share with me, I truly appreciate. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I do really enjoy spending this time with you guys, and I hope that I see you again. Until next time, love and light.